Star here from Mocha LPS, and today I have a story time for you. Alright, so this story time is a little bit weird, but it's about this creepy guy that I met on the train with some of my friends. So I was with two of my friends, one girl and one boy. I'm gonna call my girlfriend, her name can be Samantha. And the boy that we were with, our boyfriend, his name is Isaiah. So we were going down to, so we were on this train and we were going to Salt Lake, and we were just sitting on the train and we were just like sitting there minding our own business on our phones and stuff, and this guy, like he was like probably in his early 20s maybe, I don't know, and he asked if he could like, so there's like 3 seats. There's my seat in the middle, and then my friend Samantha was sitting next to me, and then my friend Isaac was on the other side of me. And so this guy asks if he can sit in the seat across from us, because there's like a little table, and then there was like another like booth across from us in the train. And so we said sure, because we weren't using the seat, you know, and we didn't want to be like rude, because we weren't like expecting anybody and we weren't saving it for anybody. So we said sure, and so we sat down, and then he kept like talking to us, and he was like asking us questions. He was like, where are you guys going? What's your names? How old are you? Where are you from? All this stuff. And so it was kind of weird, and so we didn't say anything. We were just kind of like, oh, we're just from around here, we're just going to Salt Lake. And so he was like, oh, what are you going to be doing in Salt Lake? Like, where are you going to go? And we were going to my friend's, we were just going to like kind of wander around, like they have like shopping complexes down there, and we were going to go to one of those and just like wander around. And so my friend Samantha, her mom works in Salt Lake, and so we were like, oh, we're just gonna go visit my friend's mom. And Samantha was like, yeah, my mom works down Salt Lake at the law firm, and we're just gonna go visit her and bring her some stuff. And so the guy kind of like stopped talking then, and he was like just kind of sat there for a little while. But after like 10 minutes, so the ride to Salt Lake was gonna take us like 40 minutes, and we'd only been on the train for like 10, so he got on at like the first stop with us. And so after like a while, he was like, so where are you guys gonna go after you bring your mom's stuff? Are you just gonna come back on the train and go home? What train are you gonna go on? And so my friend Samantha just goes, no, we're gonna stay at the place with my mom, and then we're gonna go out to lunch with her and then stay there for the rest of the day. And so he looked kind of like disappointed, I guess. But I mean, we were with our friend Isaiah, and so it wasn't like, we weren't like scared really, it was just kind of creepy. And so so when we got off the train, he like followed us off the train, and he was like, hey, I'll walk you to your mom's work. And we're like, no, it's fine, we can get there ourselves. And he was just like, no, this is a really bad part of Salt Lake, you shouldn't be alone, like 2 girls shouldn't be alone. And me and my friend Samantha are like, oh, we're not, we're with our friend right here, and he's the guy. And so my friend Isaiah was just like, yeah, they're not just like walking around alone, I'm here with them. And he was like, the guy on the train, from the train, was just like, oh, no, let me walk you. And he's like, he's not gonna be able to protect you if you guys get like robbed. And so that's when Isaiah was kind of like getting really annoyed, because now this guy was like, oh, he's not gonna be able to protect you, he's too weak to protect you guys. And so Isaiah was like, look, I can protect them perfectly fine, let's go. And so we just like walked away, but like, so we've been walking for like probably 15 minutes, because we decided we were gonna go to her mom's work and tell her mom what happened, because, you know, better safe than sorry. And then we would go shopping after that, because her mom's work was like not too far from the shopping complex. It's like 5 minutes like walking. So we are like walking, it's been like 15 minutes, and we're like 10 minutes away. And so we like turned around, like we turned a corner, and we like glanced behind us, and there's that guy from the train following us. So we were just like, okay, yeah, it's a good idea that we're going to your mom's work, because that's really creepy. So her mom's work is in like one of the better parts of Salt Lake, because, you know, it's a law firm. And so there were like a bunch of people, and so we kind of like, we lost him in the crowd, because there was like a bunch of people walking down the street, and we lost him in the crowd. And so we got to her mom's work finally, and we go inside, and we're like waiting for her mom to come down so we can tell her about it, and then go up to her mom's office. So we're waiting in like the lobby of this law firm, and the guy from the train walks in and sees us, and he's like waving to us, and he like comes over, and he's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I actually found the right law firm. There's like 5, and there were only like 2 in the area that we were in, and this is the biggest one. and he was like, oh my gosh, I want to like talk to your mom and tell her what you guys did, like going on the train alone isn't safe. And so we just kind of like, so my friend Samantha was like, whispered to me, she's like, I'm gonna go talk to the guy at the front desk and ask him to get security because this guy followed us here. And so me and Isaiah are just standing there like idly talking to this guy, like really awkwardly, because we don't know what we're supposed to say to him. Like, he's a creeper who followed us from the train all the way to her mom's law firm, like 20 minutes away from the train. And so my friend Samantha comes back and she like is talking to us and she's like, okay, he's gonna get security, you know, they're gonna escort him out. And so eventually security does get there and they like escort this guy out, and he like apologizes. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys, I just want to make sure you got here safely, talk to your parents. And so her mom comes down and we tell her the story, and her mom was like, okay, I don't know if I want you guys like wandering around Salt Lake by yourselves. And eventually after some persuasion she like let us go. And so we were walking around in the in this part, like in this shopping complex, and so we're walking around and my friend's phone died, so we couldn't like get a hold of her mom if we needed to from her phone, but Isaiah and I both had our phones, and luckily she had her mom's phone number memorized. And so we were just walking around and we see the guy from the train in one of the shops like looking at us, like watching us, and he starts to like come out, and so we like hurried and like go into another really busy shop. And like, so like this shop that we went into, it was a clothing store, so we like go back to the back of the store and we like saw him come in, and so we like walked around the back of the store and then like left out on the other side, like at the front. So like we made like a U in the store from the front to the back and then went like out the other side. And so we didn't see him again, and then until we were like leaving. So we went back to her mom's work to like say goodbye, you know, say we're gonna head back home, because we were gonna just go back to like my friend Isaiah's house and just like play video games and stuff. And so we're on our way home, and we get on the train, and there he is again, the same guy. So now we're just like freaking out because we're like, we don't know if he's been following us around all day long or if this is just a really, really creepy coincidence. But either way, we don't like it.